CV on. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll follow the same format as Thomas's, and we'll get underway with James's window.
Hello. Sorry, I think we're having a bit of a difficulty with the sound.
James, we can't quite hear you.
You sound like a robot.
How does that sound? That sound better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Brilliant. Sorry about that, guys.
No, that's cool.
Ben, you're 2-0 up following the first leg. How much of an advantage do you think that is heading into this game?
Yeah, I think it's very important. The two away goals could prove to be very crucial. And yeah, obviously it's only half a job done, but we couldn't really have asked for a better first leg, and hopefully some more of the same tomorrow.
For you personally, you've had to fight for your chances since Thomas has come into the side. How have you found that competition with Marcos Alonso, and how much has that been on your mind, the fact that the Euros are coming up this summer?
Yeah, well, I mean, when the manager came in, it was a clean slate for everyone, and I think you can look at it two ways. Either, I didn't play the first 3 or 4 games, which could have, got me down, but I used it as an opportunity to work harder, to ask him questions in training where he thinks that I can improve my game to get more match time. And yeah, obviously when I get the opportunity to play, I want to prove to him that I should be playing, more regularly, and I'm sure all the other players, Marcos included, are doing the same thing. So I think it's very healthy, and especially with the stage of the season we're at, with quarterfinals, semi-finals of the cup, the league positioning, wanting to finish in the top 4. I think it's very important that we have that. Everyone in the squad challenging each other for 11 shirts and training hard and playing hard because they want to be, staying in the team. I think it's very important that we've got that now at this crucial, part of the season.
Go to Jim Conlon.
Hi Ben, I suppose actually Cole is a legend at Chelsea, and I suppose he plays in the same position as you did. Do you see Ashley as a role model in terms of what you would like to achieve with your own Chelsea career?
Yeah, 100%. That's why when I first came here, I was keen to meet him so that I could, pick his brains on what he did. He was pretty similar. He came at a young age and ended up becoming a Chelsea legend, like you've said there. So, yeah, if I can try and replicate the career he's had here, then I'll be very happy.
Ian Bolton.
Hi Ben. Do you feel that you are a better player now than you were before Thomas Tuchel arrived? And if so, what has he done to help you improve?
I'm not sure better. Obviously, I'm always trying to improve every day. I think that's obviously, a giver. But, I'd say I'm a different player. Playing left wing back is something that I wasn't so used to before. Whereas since the manager's come in, it's obviously the position that me and Marcos are playing. So a different player. And like I said, I'm really trying to, improve my game in that sense. At left wing back, and yeah, like I said, I'm just asking the manager a lot of questions of what he thinks I can do to improve my game in that position, and yeah, like I said, I feel like I'm definitely improving.
Okay, Matt Dunn.
Hi Ben. We asked the manager about character a bit earlier. He was asked, and he mentioned no one wants to get into a fight with Tony Rudiger. And it made us realise that perhaps we only hear the bad stories from the training ground. Can you tell us any stories from the training ground that tells us that this is a squad that's together collectively ahead of what's really a big week for you with 2 sort of trophies up for grabs?
Yeah, I mean, I think you could probably tell that it's a squad that's together. Since the manager's come in, the form's been brilliant from the team. We're playing well. We're not conceding a lot of goals, which firstly I think shows the togetherness. And then training ground, the incident that's been getting brought up, I think is a positive because It shows that we're all fighting, we're all competitive, and we all want to be successful. And then it gets brushed under the carpet straight away. I think it's very important that we do have these things that make us all want to be better and push each other. And like I said, going into the last stage of the season, it's very important that we're all hungry to be successful.
Tom, ready?
Hi, Ben.
Hiya.
You appear to be very close with Mason Mount in the squad, and I just wondered whether you could give us a little bit of an insight into what it's been like working with him over this past 8-9 months, and what kind of, from such a close perspective, what you think his actual real sort of potential is.
Yeah, well, obviously before I came here, me and Mason were close through the England setup, but that was I'd only get to see him training and playing with him every, a few times a season while I was with England. So actually coming here now and seeing, training with him every day, seeing, how good he really is, not just his ability that he has, that he was born with, his natural ability, but the fact that he works very hard and, he's very keen to learn all the time, always doing extras, always in the gym. He's always doing everything he can to better himself. And with the natural talent that he has, the work rate, the sky's the limit for him. I think this season, since I've come in until now, I've already seen, he's improved so much. So I think if he keeps on doing what he's doing, scoring, assisting, and keeping humble and working hard away from the training ground, which I know he does, then he'll be a great player for Chelsea and England for a long time.
We'll go to Sergio Perez. Please unmute yourself, Sergio. Go to Sergio Oliveira.
Hello, can you hear me now, Ben?
Yes, yep.
Hello, pleasure. Sergio Oliveira from Portugal. I was wondering, we listened to Mr. Thomas Tuchel before. He was talking about the potential of Football Club Porto. Of course, you studied Porto before the game, but now you've played against him. What's the potential? What are the main threats for this game from the Porto side?
I mean, if you look at the first leg, we knew going into that game that it was going to be a very physical game. They're a very strong outfit with a lot of very technically gifted players, but I think the manager touched on the fact that they're a very proud team as well. And there's a semi-finals of the Champions League up for grabs. So, we know it's definitely not over. We're not going to be going into tomorrow complacent because, we know the job's only half done. So, it's very important that we go into the game tomorrow with that same mentality we did the first game.
We'll do two more questions. Jacob Steinberg and then James Robson.
Hi Ben, you were getting forward again quite a lot on Saturday against Crystal Palace. Just wondering if you now fancy yourself as a bit of a goal scorer after the burst through against Porto last week.
I mean, give me the confidence to score a goal like that. The fact that if I get in them situations again, that hopefully I can, replicate it and, try and score a few more goals. The game on Saturday, I got a bit of stick off Mason and Callum when I chopped it on my right foot and, had a shot and didn't pass the ball. Got a bit of stick off them for that. But yeah, I think getting in them positions, it's important that, maybe start taking on more shots and, scoring a few more goals would be nice.
Last question, James Robson.
Hi Ben. I just want to know your thoughts on how the season's changed really for you, because you came into a club and you were part of a very young squad, and it's all talked about the future, potential for the future. And in the past couple of months since Thomas Tuchel came in, all of a sudden it's about now and achieving now, and you're on the verge of maybe winning a couple of trophies. Have you noticed a kind of shift in mentality at the club?
I wouldn't say a shift in mentality because under the manager before it was all about winning as well. Nothing's changed there. Obviously, it's still the same outcome now. We still want to win stuff. We want to hopefully win a trophy or two this season still. And yeah, I think it's, maybe potentially older players, more experienced players are playing a bit more at the moment, but, that's down to potentially training and, whenever anyone's asked to come into the team, they give 100%, and the people that aren't playing, I think are also very important because, they're pushing everyone forward and training hard and, very supportive, which, I think is very important and going to be very important for the next few months coming up.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everyone.
Well done.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you all.